Hey yo, what is up YouTube? Today I'll be showing you how to get rich and also some tips and tricks on how to get an amazing store or restaurant, whatever you call it, in Restaurant Tycoon 2 in Roblox. So to start off this video, the first thing I would recommend or you'd buy sooner than later, although it wouldn't be the first thing I would buy, is I'd buy a drive-thru. So a drive-thru you'll get like, from what I get like between $10 to $35 on the drive-thru. So every order, like this operator, there's a pay through window, so they would pay their money through here, and then they get their food window where they get the food. So usually you'll get between $10 and $30. Sometimes 35, but that's on a very rare occasion when you get order a lot of food. But this is another source of income, so you can get a lot of money through this. So you can get between, let's say, it'll take about probably 5 to 10 minutes for all these cars to get out. So you probably make almost $100 every 10 minutes from this drive-thru. So another thing I would buy pretty quickly is delivery, although when you're beginning, it's going to be a lot of money. It's going to take you a minute before you can even get a drive-thru. But I'd also get a delivery thing, and you can hire a deliverer or delivery person. But when you're starting out, I would suggest that you would drive a vehicle to deliver a food by yourself, because you're obviously going to be more quicker than all the workers, because it's you. The workers have they don't have a speed up thing. I mean, the more they level up, the more quicker they are, but only you can be quicker, to be honest. And when you start off, you don't have a chef or anything, so you're basically cooking your own food. But I don't know if any of you noticed, but when you're cooking, it's way faster than when your chef's cooking. You just can do it all by yourself. But when you get bigger, you're obviously going to need help, so you buy more chefs. But yeah, I would recommend you deliver your own food from your restaurant to the customer before you buy a delivery driver. Another thing that I think is kind of not that great, but it can be very useful, is I would buy a tip jar. So I have two tip jars. One is on top of my fridge, so right now I have $193. So that's good. It can add a lot. But when you start off, you'll have I guess two to three tables when you start off in this game. So I'd buy a tip jar as soon as possible, because it would just be another source of income. You won't get that much. You'd probably get between 10 and 20 every 3 tables, but it's still good. It'll help you. You can buy a chair probably in a good 3 tips. So another chair equals another customer to be able to sit at that table. So it's another source of income, but I'll definitely buy a tip jar almost immediately as soon as you start your restaurant. Another thing that is very crucial is buy as many seats and tables as you can, or as many as your restaurant can hold. So right now I have these mega tables, which I'll get to that sooner in the video, but I have a lot of chairs, a lot of everything basically. So I have all these chairs here, so a lot of customers can sit here. More people can sit at the table, and the more people sit at the table, the more money you'll get, because the more food they'll get, the more people equals more tips. It's basically a win-win situation. You'll get way more money, and you'll just get way more money. Another thing that is also crucial, which most people won't, I guess, be able to buy until way later in the game, is buy a second floor. And it's pretty self-explanatory. This is the first floor, and if you get a second floor, you can add way more tables and seats, which equals more customers to be able to sit at your restaurant and be able to order and eat. And the more customers, the more seats and tables, like the previous tip, the more money you will get. So a second floor is $8,000. So yeah, it's pretty expensive when you're starting out. But if you have enough money to get it ASAP, and then you can just wait it out and get more money from your first floor, and then start upgrading your second floor, and then you'll just be making extreme amounts of money once your second floor is done. Now I'm gonna give some beginning stage tips. The tips before were more I guess intermediate stages of your restaurant. So beginning stages, I'd say firstly buy more seats and buy more tables firstly, because you'll get more money obviously. And then once you have enough money, I'd say around $1,000, I'd say buy a waiter, and then buy a waiter tray so they can carry more food and then be more efficient and quicker. So when you have a waiter and that can carry a big tray of food, they can instantly carry a full tray of food and just serve the first table immediately, and all the food be served. And then the more faster your waiter is to serve food to a table, the more faster the customers will leave, and the more faster customers will come and sit at the table exactly. and then that would just speed up the entire money process and just get more money quicker. Now, in the beginning stages, I don't recommend buying a chef before a waiter. You can cook the food by yourself and be more faster than all the chefs you could probably get. So the max level a chef can get is level 15, as well as waiters. So even when they're level 15, you'll be quicker at cooking. So I'd recommend cooking yourself until you get enough money and you can't, like, I guess, cook as much food as once. Like, when you have this many people in your store, you can't cook it all by yourself. I mean, you technically can, but it'll be a lot of clicking. Your hand might hurt, your wrist might be tired. So yeah, I'd recommend you cooking your food when you're in the beginning stage, because you'll be faster, and then obviously it will just speed up the process. The waiter gets food, serves the table fully, and then they'll leave, and then vice versa. Now here is where some people might not be able to do this, but these are for the game passes. Now for the game passes, the most crucial game pass I think there is in this game is the mega tables. So the mega tables you can buy, it'll be 200 Robux. So the mega tables will be here, tables. These are the mega tables, mega, 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 mega. So there's, what is there? There's like 6 mega tables, and they can hold up to 20 people. So these are the mega tables right here. Right now I have 6. So all these customers are here, they're from a big party, so you'll obviously instantly make more money because you can hold more people on the table, and then the more people at a table, the more money that will drop for you. So it's just a win-win situation, but obviously some people don't have that much Robux. But if you do, by no means, don't hesitate to buy this, because this is a win-win game pass. You'll earn way more money than you think you will. Another thing that you don't really have to buy, but if you want to get more food options quicker, I'd buy Earning Boost. So the Earning Boost is 50 Robux. It includes 25% Diamond Boost, 15% Cash Boost, which means you'll get more cash from your customers' tables, 40% Skill Boost, faster leveling up basically, so you'll level up faster, your chefs will level up faster. And that's basically what the Game Pass offers. So it's basically a win-win situation, and it's very cheap. But honestly, if you don't really want to progress that quickly, I wouldn't buy it, but you'll progress really quickly. Your staff will get way quicker, you'll level up quicker and earn more food options, and then more people will come in because the food option you didn't have before, they didn't want to come in because they didn't have that option. But since you do have that option, more customers will come in and probably pay more just to have that food option. So I'd buy it. It's 50 Robux. But yeah, that's another Game Pass I would buy. Now another Game Pass I'd buy is a I'll collect money Game Pass, which means as soon as the table is done eating, they'll leave instantly. Their cash will drop for 2 seconds and it's gone basically. And it'll be going straight to your cash collection on the top right corner. So it's very good because, like, the sooner that table is clean and gone, the quicker a customer will come in and take that table immediately. So yeah, it's honestly a win-win. That Game Pass is also 200 Robux, so it's quite expensive, but I would recommend it if you want to AFK overnight or anything, because when you AFK overnight, the waiters won't have to, like, go to that table specifically. Like, let's say the table just dropped cash over here, your waiter would have to walk all the way over here, rather if they just drop the cash and then you auto collect it, a customer will come in and the waiter's probably already down there getting the customer to come back to that table. So it's basically saving you from losing customers or losing time from customers being able to sit at that table. Another thing that I don't think is that crucial, but I would add decorations to your store. The more decorations you add to your store, the more your stars will go up. So right now my stars are 3.5. I'm going to try and get up to 5 eventually. But add decorations to your store. The more decorations you have, the more stars you will get. And the more stars you get, the probability of more, like, I guess, customers that could have way more money will come in and then buy expensive food and then give you way more money. So yeah, I'd add decorations to your store, make it more unique, more you, have creativity in your store. So yeah, I would do that as well. Another thing you can do when you're a beginner is add advertisements. So when you add an advertisement, I'm not sure how much it costs, but I think it was like between 1,000 and 3,000. But yeah, when you add advertisements, it'll be a billboard or signs on the street where you can get. So right now my store or restaurant is on a billboard right now on a street. So it can say, the one, we serve food like fish and chips, cheeseburger, crab sushi roll, and muffins. So I'm assuming when the car drives down the road, they can just see that and just click on it, but that's not how it works realistically, but that's how it works in this game. So you can just drive and then visit now, boom. They'll be right in front of your store and going in. And when you're far enough into the game, when you have a second floor and it's basically complete with tables and seats, I'd buy a second kitchen, because when you have a second kitchen, they can just work the second floor primarily and it'll just go way smoother. So waiters will just be up here and they'll have a second kitchen to get their orders from for the second floor. Rather, if you just have one kitchen down in the first floor, where the waiters would have to go down there, go up here, go down there, it's just a lot of hassling. You're on a certain day, you'll get a chance to have a different food from a different country or serve different cuisine from a different country. First cuisine I would go for when you have the chance, which is Japanese. You automatically start off with American cuisine. So when you have on the day, it'll have a GUI that comes up that says most popular countries or just countries that are not that popular. But the popular countries that I got was Mexican, Japanese, Chinese, I think Italian. Oh, also United Kingdom is also one of them. They also serve good food, but I would go with Mexican, Japanese. I would go with Mexican or Japanese because those are the most likable foods, I would assume, as far as taste goes, or as far as how many people order it from a different country. But yeah, Mexican is definitely one of them. So far I have Japanese, Mexican, and American. So I think that's it as far as how to get richer in this game. That's how I did, and it only took me less than 4 days, realistically, to get this big store and have near $100,000 and have a lot of decoration, second floor, blah blah blah. But yeah, those are the tips. Hope you guys like it. Tell me if I missed any tips and that I should add in for a second video when this game gets updates and more things added. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.